Hello, friends. In this episode, I would like to share with you about my brain stroke and the challenges that I encountered. In the year 2021, during the second lockdown, I collapsed. I myself didn't know what really happened. And luckily, my wife and my elder son took me to hospital and we were kept in the ICU. But at that time, the situation was very critical that we didn't have cylinders and we didn't have funds also. And I was shifted to three ambulances at that time, and there were lack of beds. So it was very critical situation, and in our locality, a guy also died because of the COVID. So uh, COVID changed the world, and the world didn't take too seriously, but the World Health Organization 2019 declared as a challenge, and but it was more challenging than what we expected, and even I was also taking very easily. But first lockdown also I did we were all confined to homes only, and during the second lockdown, my wife and I had COVID, and we both recovered. But unfortunately, I collapsed and I had a brain stroke, and my right portion of the body was totally paralyzed. So it's very challenging and very tough situation and very critical situation. And I had a blurred vision. I was not able to understand what I had to do, and it's very challenging. And we didn't have funds, but luckily my younger son paid the bills, and then we were released. But when I was in the ICU, another guy whose dead body was kept in the ice box. Then I saw I came to know that he died. So right in front of my eyes, I saw another COVID patient died. So of course I was not scared of death, because I am basically very bold, and I am an Indian Air Force veteran. So I am not concerned about these things. But the thing was that what shook my mind was that I have been hitting gym for more than 40 years. I am very healthy and with a very good track record, but I don't know how I got this brain stroke. It's very challenging, and usually I take my home food. I don't go outside. So very systematic and disciplined. I wake up morning 4 o'clock, night 10 o'clock. I sleep. That's what my routine. So very systematic, and I publish 55 books. And one of the books is the best-selling book titled "See the Light in You," for which the Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. So with that track record, I don't know how it happened. So I was not able to digest. But the moment I collapsed, then I unlocked the power of subconscious mind. I was telling to myself that I was all right. I was all right, and so it's very challenging. For 2 weeks, we were in the hospital. Then we were discharged. Then we did physiotherapy exercises. In the doctors, in the hospital, the doctors were creating fear everywhere. Doctors thought that I might not survive, and I proved them wrong. Then again, doctors thought that I would be on the bed forever. Then again, I proved the doctors wrong. Then I bounced back, and but the challenge was that my right shoulder was paralyzed. But after we did physiotherapy exercises for a month. Then again, it was very expensive, and at that time also there was a huge demand for physiotherapists at that time, and so it's very challenging. And then again, we watched a couple of videos, and I learned. But sometimes I have issues with my numbers, and sometimes I'm repeating the same thing. So So lots of challenges. I had a long COVID, then brain fog. Apart from that, I have OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. I am a dyslexic, ADHD, and add to that this brain stroke. And I have financial challenges. We still belong to a lower middle class family, so lots of challenges were there. But I survived. The good news is that I survived because of the power of my subconscious mind. Precisely, I was reborn probably to impact, to add value and impact the world. So coming to this point is that everything happens for a reason. All that happens for good. Be positive. Then I started. I started recovering. I went for swimming sometimes. Then I was going to gym for 1 year. I didn't go to gym. Then I started going to gym. So I started interacting with people, and so that I started building communication skills. So, but still I am confused with the numbers. So now also I am having a problem, and I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat with my right hand. My right shoulder has been numb. So it's very challenging and very tough time. And globally, people have strokes in USA and also in India also. Uh, People are having strokes. So something is very challenging. And I am a researcher, philosopher and researcher. Then I am a philosopher researcher. Then I just googled. Then I just came to that I used to take excessive salt, so that leads to hypertension. Then again, probably that led me to have this brain stroke. And I don't have the track record of diabetes because I'm very healthy, but still things went wrong. So it was my bad luck or whatever was the good news that I survived. So I thought this too shall pass. That's what I believe, and I visited a government hospital, and then I was advised to take Botox once in 3 months. So I'm researching, and I'm trying to go to the doctor so that I can take Botox. I think there will be some improvement. So lots of challenges. So I'm just sharing with you my story with everyone. So never give up. Everything is possible in this world. Life is beautiful. Life is incredible, and enjoy the journey. And life is fragile. I request you to consider subscribing my channel and sharing with your networks. With gratitude.